And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Clay Holmes.
Leading
How about a
off
scouting report on him?
Oh, very solid
Trey
ERA
Turner.
last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And that one is inside. This to third. Fires across the diamond. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Second baseman,
This is Bryson Stott. He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game. That one misses, and that is ball 1. A little bit low. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. One out, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
One gone, runner at first. So here is Bryce Harper. And takes low for ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Throw to first.
Safe.
Stop. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouled off left side. And now 1 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Henderson. Harper retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's even up. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Alec Bohm now at the plate. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
To third. Devers tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Queens, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Nola fires. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And stepping in for New York, Lucas Pitts.
Second baseman, number 6.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Holmes back to work. That's to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's JT Realmuto. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Realmuto mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Pickoff throw. Marsh back in on a dive. Marsh at first, one gone. Swing and a foul out of play. Outside low. Now 1-2. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one misses, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Now batting Max Kepler. inside. And that's ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Turner now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
One and one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Real Muto around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stott, batting with one down, takes the strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Gets under and pops it up. And the infield fly rule called. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
That one pushed foul. Way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Alonso matched a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss. One away. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boo. Gunner's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard his helmet fell off. Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next for New York, Jeremy Pitts. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Tap foul at the plate.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Alec Bohm on the ground to third. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1.
Right fielder Nick Castellanos.
And that's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Marsh in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Just missed. Schwarber on third with 2 out. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
JT Realmuto steps in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Realmuto, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Now move to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. That one ripped. And it is gone. And Raffy muscles one out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 5-1. And now Francisco Alvarez. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Alvarez with a homer in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here is Bob Rodriguez. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's out of play, a foul ball. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, right field. And it's caught for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the dish.
Number 6.
And next for the Mets, Lucas Pitts. He's 0 for 1. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And this gets away from Real Muto. And the runners will move up. Two on, 2 outs. Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Marsh moving back. Out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Counts 1-0.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. On to the 4th. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler McGill.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Max Kepler at the plate. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Turner swings through it for strike 1. First and second here, no outs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Headed towards the corner, Rodriguez on the move, reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in there as he tests the arm and left. One away on the flyout. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. First pitch just misses.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering is downstairs. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 6-4. Here's Bryce Harper.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses.
That's outside.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now here's the Mets DH, Jeremy Pitts. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 6-5. Devers now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Next pitch is outside, and now 2-0.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And another ball. So Devers will take his base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Alvarez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. 1 away. Bob Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Here's the center fielder, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, right side. Castellanos makes the catch. That is the inning. New inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. McGill back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air, right field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
One
Castellanos.
out. Runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And a foul ball. Swing and he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. On the money. Nice play.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Center fielder,
and now
Marsh.
the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Line drive and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Just missed. Out. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Real Muto in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs
1 ball,
and 1 in
2
scoring
strikes.
position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Citi Field, down the number 2 hitter, Lucas Pitts.
Number 6.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
Juan Soto.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Pete Alonso,
first
the next to hit,
Pete
1 for 2.
Alonso.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A little bit low.
Ball 1.
That catches the zone for a strike. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His second homer of this series. It's 7-6. So 2 down. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The 0-1. Ripped to right, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now Jeremy Pitts. Strike 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
This to center field. Marsh grabs it on the run. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of the
for the
6th
Phillies,
inning. Here's the left fielder,
Max
Max Kepler. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Turner, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one ripped left field. That'll make it out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 8-6. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. 0-1. And that is out of play.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside, almost got him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And
now
here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's downstairs and outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And he pumps it a strike. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Next pitch is outside. In the air, left field, down the line, and it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Up and in at 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Harper at second with 2 down. Well struck right field. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-6. Jose Butto will take over here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tanner Banks.
Raffy coming to the
Leading
plate
off
now.
for the Mets, third baseman.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams
Devers.
capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Slider misses outside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 10-7. 1 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Bob Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1. Banks, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Misses. Now 2-2. One run across to the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Now batting, number 0.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jesse Pitts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Pitts launched a homer in his most recent game. Banks keeping him close. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Man at second. That one missed. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pitts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This one kicks away from Real Muto. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
That one outside. And now 3-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it's set.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Joe Ross.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So bases all loaded up. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fouled off down the right side. Pitts at third. Pitts at second. Soto at first. 1 gone. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for
So
the
up
Mets,
next for New York, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Grounds 1 to short. Trey Turner gloves it, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
71.
Sean Reed Foley.
Sean Reed Foley.
So digging in,
Leading off
Nick
for the Phillies,
Castellanos.
right fielder,
0 for
Nick
3 in this
Castellanos.
one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
2-0.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First pitch swinging.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the DH, Jeremy Pitts.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Here's Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ball 1 there. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tying run at the plate.
Ball 1.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Bob Rodriguez up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Inside, ball 2.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Devers crosses the plate. Only down 1. It's 10-9. Here's the center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Rodriguez on at second with 2 down. On the ground, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there.
Jordan Romano gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 68, Jordan Romano.
Lucas Pitts up now for the Mets. That one misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now Max Kepler.
Left fielder.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Not even close there. 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pitts gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Trey Turner at the plate.
Now batting shortstop Trey Turner.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle, Henderson. On to first, and that is the third out of the inning.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Three, four, five due up for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And ball one to the right fielder.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Late swing, foul to the left. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Full count.
Boy, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Alvarado puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swung on, belted. That's back. He brought it back.
Now batting shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson up now for the Mets. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Real Muto pulls that one down, and that is that.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Hit slowly on the ground. Toss to Alonso. Out leading off the top of the ninth, and they take care of a big threat right there. And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 4 with a double. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. This is off the inside, and the count even 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Up the middle. Boots it.
Now batting, right fielder.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Johan Rojas.
For the Phillies, number 18.
Go ahead run on base. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one finds its way through. Rojas rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead. 2 outs, runner on first. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My score. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He's the new third baseman.
Number 33.
Well, one-run game, and the batter now, Jeremy Pitts.
For the Mets, designated hitter, number 43.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch just misses. One-run game, bottom 9. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside. Counts full, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Tap foul at the plate. That one out to right. Castellanos moves on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. He's 2 outs away. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Double steal. Squeeze attempt misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. No throw, safe at second.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. To the right side. Stop. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.